Well, welcome fans and foes, viewers and haters. It's me, your cinema simpleton, and this Halloween, Hollywood can't fool an idiot. One thing I'm going to start off today is thanking a good friend of mine, Octavian, who supplied me with his copy of The Thing. No, he did not give me his copy of the remake. I have not seen the remake. He gave me his copy of John Carpenter's original, I believe it's 1982, film starring Kurt Russell, Keith David, and the Beatus man himself, Wilford Brimley, who, by the way, I went the entire movie going through and could have sworn, like, probably 8 times I said, that guy looks a lot like Wilford Brimley. You know, he sounds a lot like Wilford Brimley. Where's Wilford Brimley's mustache? You know, it was funny. So I want to start off by saying that with this movie, I think it's worth saying that this was my favorite horror movie I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of slasher movies. I think that slashers are vastly underrated. Yeah, they get very repetitive, but there's a lot of elements to them that get very underrated. Now, this isn't technically a slasher, but if you saw some of the goriness, you would probably argue that it is. It's basically the story about a group of people who are trapped in Antarctica, and they find this, it's either Nordic or Swedish, Nordic or Swedish expedition that has an alien tomb inside of it. And the alien dead body that they find has cells that adapt and absorb other cells, and it takes the form of it. But they have no idea what this thing is. They have no idea what to even call it. All they call it is The Thing, because they have basically no idea about what it is except what it can do. And that's the incredible part of it. The Thing, I'm going to say The Thing a lot in here because I have no idea how you address it aside from the Thing, the Beast, or the Monster. The Thing is so interesting in the way that it is able to camouflage itself, the way that it's able to continually adapt to survive everywhere it goes. It is able to blend in with its surroundings, well, and in terms of, like, you know, the surroundings of other species like humans, adapt to their mannerisms, it knows their personalities, it knows their voices, it can blend in to become like the ultimate killing machine, because this thing has so much potential and you have no idea who or what it could be, because this thing takes so many forms. The movie is part horror and it's also a mystery. It's a guessing game. And the entire thing, you're wondering just how much successful have these guys been? Where is the thing? Did we really kill it off? You know, that's why I'm interested to see the remake. I'm interested to see what different things that they're able to take with this new adaptation. Now, the cast is trapped. I like horror movies that do have a big... I like a lot of movies that have big scales. Horror movies generally are just, let's see how many teenagers we can kill and try not to get the black guy killed first. Or, you know, the bleach blonde volley girl, or the virgin teenager, or, you know, stuff like that. You know, it's the same stuff over and over again. I know why people don't like slasher movies, but there is some merit in them. You have to agree that there's a lot of merit that's overlooked in the horror film genre. So, with this, the interesting thing about it is that they really play the elements of their atmosphere and the setting to their advantage. Because you think, oh, it's a bunch of guys stuck in an ice box, you know, for like what feels like a week, and you are barely remembering half their names. I think, what was Kurt Russell's character's name? McCready? They call him Max sometimes. There's a Clyde. I think that was Keith David character. Biggs or something was, or Bins or something was, I'm always going to call him the Beatus guy, Wilford Brimley. The interesting thing, though, that with this is they really take their advantage, though, because there's so much with the creature of the thing that draws you in. There's so much of the scenery that draws you in. They really go all out. And the interesting thing is they pull the cliches here and there, like, you know, okay, every horror movie has a jump scare if you have no idea what it is. That's it! So there's stuff like that, which is typical. There's, you know, let's see a shadow just go across the camera really quick, like that. Okay, faster than that. But, you know, there's stuff like you got the red herrings, you got the plot twist, you've got let's lock the guy in a cabin, let's keep these guys all tied up because we have no idea who it is, let's take precautions. Everyone here is able to get their... the paranoia is so relatable here, because if you put somebody like me in that situation, I would be doing everything I could to try and keep alive. And these guys do everything they can. Everybody's full of distrust in one another. They have no idea what to believe. It's so crazy the way that everything goes, and yet all of it's understandable in the way that all these characters behave. It really is brilliant direction. It honestly is. If you guys have not checked this thing out, I would check it out. Definitely you're going to see the remake. Otherwise, I would say check it out no matter what. This is an awesome horror movie. I swear, this is my favorite horror movie now. I've got a lot of favorites. I'll probably do a list sometime. But the thing, though, I like about The Thing itself, not the movie, the creature, is that this thing... Take a shot every time I say The Thing. This thing is got so much to it that it just never lets itself die. I mean it. This creature is so, like, indestructible. It, like, literally, one drop of blood is all this thing needs to do to survive, to keep on going. It's a microbiological organism that just feeds. It's this parasite, and the visuals and the special effects that they use blend everything. You cannot look at... There has to be at least one form to this thing that really will terrify you. You know, like they turned this dude's head into a spider. They got all the blood and gore, like devouring this one body like it's a Venus flytrap. It's just jumping out of a freaking, you know, the freaking boxes, stuff like that. It is insane. You really cannot tell me that there's not one part of this, of the monster, that doesn't, like, give you chills in your soul just looking at it. So, rating-wise, I can't think of anything better than 5 out of 5, really. I walked in thinking that this was going to be just, you know, typical horror movie. Hands down, best horror movie I've seen all year. And I'm going to have a couple of horror movie reviews for you guys later on. So what if Halloween was yesterday? I don't care. It was I like the Halloween season, and, you know, Christmas, I've seen Christmas commercials on TV, like from a week ago. Why should that be? Why does Christmas get early warning? Or early consumerism? So I say that Halloween gets late consumerism. I'm going to do reviews on horror movies that I've seen over the last couple weeks, or Halloween related stuff, and just let you guys have some fun, because if Christmas gets to start off early, then Halloween gets to end late. So that's it. I hope you guys had a great Halloween, and for any of you wondering why I'm not wearing a costume, I do enough of a show for you people every time I do a review. So good night, and yeah, trick or treat.